Welcome back everyone to your favorite channel Coins, where we explore the rarest, most valuable, and most mysterious treasures ever struck in metal. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible story of one of the most fascinating coins ever created, the 1968 Liberty coin, also known by collectors as the Lincoin or Top Liberty. This coin isn't just a piece of metal. It's a bridge between history, art, and mystery, a symbol of freedom, craftsmanship, and unbelievable value that continues to rise in the collector's world even today. Imagine holding a small piece of history that carries the soul of a nation, the coin that has traveled decades, witnessed generations, and still shines with the same pride it had in 1968. The year itself was full of change, a turning point in the modern world. The world was shifting politically, socially, and economically, and coins like this became silent witnesses of that transformation. In the United States, 1968 was a year of innovation in minting, and the Liberty coin from that era became one of the most admired and talked about designs among collectors. The 1968 Liberty coin captures the essence of American freedom and unity. The design of Lady Liberty herself stands bold and proud, symbolizing not just independence but resilience. The craftsmanship, the detailing, and the smooth yet powerful portrait make it a timeless masterpiece. Every tiny curve, every engraved word tells a story that connects collectors, historians, and enthusiasts from every corner of the world. It's not just a coin, it's a reflection of hope and pride. Now, when we talk about the current market value, things start to get really exciting. Over the years, the value of this 1968 Liberty coin has skyrocketed in auctions and collector markets. Many people don't realize how valuable these coins can become if they are preserved properly. Depending on its condition, mint mark, and rarity, some versions of the 1968 Liberty coin have reached values close to $787,976.90. Yes, you heard that right, nearly $800,000 for a single coin. That's not just a number, that's life-changing money for something that could be sitting unnoticed in an old drawer, a family box, or a collection handed down through generations. Collectors around the globe are constantly hunting for these coins. Some of the rarest mint marks, such as those produced in San Francisco and Denver during the 1968 period, have become legends in the numismatic world. Experts say that only a few flawless specimens exist in perfect mint state condition, and those can command jaw-dropping prices at global auctions. It's like finding a hidden diamond among ordinary stones, a discovery that could change your fortune overnight. But beyond the value, what makes this coin truly special is its story. The Liberty design carries a legacy that connects back to the roots of American independence, freedom, and the spirit of progress. Every collector feels a certain energy when they hold one, a mix of history, art, and pure nostalgia. It's not just about the metal, it's about the meaning behind it. This coin has witnessed over half a century of change, and yet, its shine never fades. In fact, the older it gets, the more powerful its story becomes. Now, let's talk about why these coins are so sought after. First, the 1968 Liberty coins were minted during a period of transition when coin composition and design were evolving. Some coins were struck with unique die errors or slight variations, which make them extremely rare and desirable today. These small imperfections often turn into massive opportunities for collectors because even a single letter difference, a small doubling, or a slight mint error can make the coin worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the beauty of coin collecting. Every small detail can change everything. Collectors often say that coins like this carry a heartbeat of history. Imagine the countless hands that might have touched it, the stories it has traveled through, and the value it holds today. It's truly a treasure, a timeless artifact that represents not just money but heritage. If you ever come across a 1968 Liberty coin, take a close look. Check its details, its shine, its edge, and especially any small differences in the design. Those details could reveal whether you're holding a regular coin or a one-in-a-million collectible worth a fortune. Some versions even feature rare minting characteristics that experts believe make them some of the most precious Liberty coins ever discovered. And the most fascinating part? Many people don't even know they have one. That's why so many collectors and treasure hunters around the world are constantly searching, checking old coin jars, family collections, and vintage coin shops, hoping to stumble upon that one perfect piece. It's like a real-life treasure hunt, and the reward could be extraordinary. Over time, the 1968 Liberty coin has become a symbol of passion for coin lovers, historians, and dreamers alike. It represents something more than value. It's about connecting with a piece of the past that has survived wars, inflation, and generations of change. Holding this coin feels like touching a moment frozen in time, something pure and everlasting, and as the market continues to grow, the interest in vintage coins like this one keeps soaring. Experts predict that the value of such historic Liberty coins will continue to increase, making them one of the smartest collectibles to invest in for the future. Every year, as fewer and fewer of these coins remain in top condition, their worth multiplies. It's not just about the price today, it's about the legacy it carries and the future potential it holds. So, if you're watching this video, maybe it's time to check your own collection. Who knows? You might be sitting on something truly priceless. The 1968 Liberty coin is more than just metal, it's a masterpiece, a time capsule, and a symbol of hope that continues to inspire generations of collectors. And remember, the smallest coin can hold the biggest stories, and sometimes the tiniest detail can make all the difference between an ordinary coin and a life-changing discovery. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, make sure to subscribe to Coins, hit that like button, and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next episode, where we uncover more hidden treasures and tell the amazing stories behind the most valuable coins ever made. Your support keeps history alive, and together, we'll keep discovering the world's most precious pieces one coin at a time. Thank you for watching Coins, and until next time, keep collecting, keep shining, and who knows, the next great treasure might just be in your hands right now. Today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1977 Lincoln cent, also known as the top Liberty coin. At first glance, it might look like an ordinary 1-cent piece, but there's a lot more behind this small copper coin than meets the eye. If you think a single penny can't be worth much, you're about to be surprised, because some versions of this coin have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars and even been valued close to $787,976 in pristine rare conditions. So stay tuned till the end, because by the time this video finishes, you'll look at every coin in your change differently. The 1977 Lincoln cent was minted in Denver, marked with a small letter D just under the date on the front side of the coin. It features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, which has appeared on the penny since 1909. On the front you'll notice the word Liberty, the date 1977, and the mint mark D below it. On the reverse side, there's the famous image of the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo that replaced the original wheat ears reverse starting from 1959. But what makes this particular year, 1977, so interesting isn't just its design, it's the history, errors, and scarcity that make it one of the top Liberty coins collectors dream about owning. During the 1970s, the United States Mint was producing billions of pennies, but variations in dies, strikes, and materials led to unique minting errors. The 1977 Lincoln cent was struck in Denver from a copper alloy consisting of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it that classic red-orange shine collectors love. But here's where things get exciting. Some coins from that year were struck slightly center, double-dyed, or had missing letters or weak strikes on the word Liberty or the date. Others have a small die break or a raised bump near Lincoln's face or the memorial columns, and these tiny differences can make the value skyrocket. For example, a 1977 Lincoln cent with a strong double die obverse where the word Liberty or the date appears doubled can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition. Another famous error involves a struck-through piece of cloth or metal during minting, leaving an imprint or hollow pattern on the coin's surface. Coins like that are extremely rare, and collectors pay a premium for them, sometimes even tens of thousands of dollars. Now, if you're wondering what makes the highest value version so special, it all comes down to condition and rarity. A perfect mint state 1977 D Lincoln Cent graded MS-68 red by PCGS or NGC can be valued at over $700,000 because finding one in flawless condition with original luster and no visible marks is nearly impossible. These coins are often found sealed in old mint sets or hidden away in coin rolls that have never been opened. Imagine checking your old change jar and discovering that one shiny penny with the D mint mark in perfect detail could change your life. The story of the Lincoln Cent itself is a piece of American history. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's face. The designer Victor David Brenner wanted to create a tribute that captured Lincoln's humanity and legacy. Over the decades, the design has changed slightly, but the 1977 D version remains one of the last to be made entirely from the traditional copper alloy before the switch to a zinc-based coin in 1982. That means every 1977 D penny you hold is not just a piece of currency, but a piece of old America, from a time when coins still carried weight, value, and craftsmanship. Collectors often refer to the 1977 D as a top Liberty coin, because of its crisp detailing around the word Liberty. Many examples show strong, bold letters and sharp edges, which is why collectors look for full details when grading these coins. A sharp Liberty impression means it was struck from a fresh die, and those are the coins that get the highest grades. Some numismatists even believe that certain early Denver strikes from 1977 were part of a special production batch with slightly higher quality control, which could explain why certain examples appear more brilliant and deeply detailed than others. When talking about market value, it's fascinating how this small cent can range from a few cents in circulated condition to nearly $1 million for high-end specimens. Average circulated 1977 D cents are common, but those in uncirculated condition graded MS-65 or higher are rare. As of recent sales, even a simple uncirculated MS-66 red coin can sell for around $200 to $500. The record auction price for a 1977 D Lincoln Cent in pristine condition was estimated near $787,976, making it one of the most valuable modern Lincoln Cents ever recorded. What makes this coin even more attractive to collectors is its accessibility. Anyone can find a 1977 D penny in circulation, at a garage sale, or inside old family coin jars. That thrill of discovery keeps people searching because you never know if the next coin you hold could be the rare one. The fun part is learning to identify features that make it valuable. Look for clean edges, full strikes on Liberty, bold dates, no discoloration, and strong red luster. If your coin still shines as if freshly minted, it might be worth grading by a professional coin service like PCGS or NGC. Collectors often recommend storing these coins in airtight holders or coin flips to prevent oxidation. Copper naturally darkens over time, and keeping that bright red shine intact is what adds to its desirability. Many investors are now collecting older copper pennies not only for numismatic value but also as tangible metal investments, since copper itself has intrinsic worth. The 1977 D Liberty coin stands as a symbol of American craftsmanship, endurance, and value that grows with time. Its journey from Denver's mint presses to collectors' hands across the world tells the story of how something as small as a penny can carry massive historical and financial importance. So next time you come across a 1977 D Lincoln Cent, don't dismiss it as just a common coin. Look closely at the details, the shine, and the engraving. You might be holding a treasure worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Keep your eyes open and your magnifier handy, because hidden gems like this are what make the world of coins so thrilling. That's all for today's episode from Coins, where history meets hidden fortune. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible story of the 1977 D Top Liberty coin, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another deep dive into rare and valuable coins. Share this video with your friends, and who knows, maybe one of them will find the next rare penny worth nearly $800,000. Remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes that story is worth more than gold. Stay curious, keep collecting, and see you in the next video right here on Coins.sss. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins ever minted, the Top Liberty coin from 1980, a piece that carries not only the weight of pure American history but also the charm of incredible worth in today's collector's market. This is not just a coin, it's a story of freedom, craftsmanship, and unexpected fortune. So stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to share might surprise even the most experienced collectors. The year was 1980, an era of economic shifts, political challenges, and artistic expression through currency. The Liberty coin, often known as a symbol of American pride and independence, was minted to reflect the spirit of the nation. The front side, or obverse, proudly displays Lady Liberty herself, her gaze fixed toward the future, representing hope, progress, and freedom. The reverse side captures the majestic American eagle, wings spread wide, symbolizing power and resilience. Every curve and every line carved into this coin speaks the language of liberty, but not all Liberty coins are created equal. In 1980, a few rare mintings came out with slight variations, imperfections so tiny that the average eye would miss them, yet these tiny differences made some coins incredibly valuable today. Some had minting errors like double strikes, off-center impressions, or unique metal tones due to the mixture used that year. These coins, though once worth only $1, have now reached unbelievable prices at auctions, with some estimated market values crossing hundreds of thousands of dollars. One rare 1980 Liberty coin recently caught attention for being valued at an astonishing $787,976, yes, nearly $800,000 for a single piece of metal that once fit snugly in a pocket. Collectors around the world chase after these treasures not just for their price, but for their story. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that survived more than 4 decades, passing through countless hands, carrying silent stories of generations. It's a link between the past and present, a piece of history preserved in shining copper and silver. The top Liberty coin from 1980 remains one of those fascinating examples of how history and rarity combine to create fortune. Now let's talk about its design details that make this coin truly special. The coin features the classical Liberty head design, with her crown of stars representing the original states of the Union. The lettering, Liberty, runs across the top, strong and confident, while the year, 1980, marks its proud origin. The detailing around the rim, the sharpness of the engraving, and the metallic luster all depend on the condition of the coin, and that's what defines its value today. A well-preserved Liberty coin with no scratches, no discoloration, and clear mint marks can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the type. But if it's one of those rare misprints or limited mintage variants, the price can skyrocket to the 6-figure range instantly. One of the secrets behind its high value lies in its scarcity. Many coins from that era were melted down, lost, or damaged over time. Only a few pieces survived in pristine condition. Those are the ones collectors fight for. Every coin auction that features a 1980 top Liberty coin attracts bidders from all around the world. There's excitement, there's history, and there's big money involved. Even a coin graded slightly below perfect can still hold tremendous value due to its age and uniqueness. What's truly amazing is how ordinary people have discovered these coins by accident, found in old drawers, inherited collections, or dusty boxes in attics. Imagine waking up one morning, checking an old coin collection from your grandparents, and realizing that one small Liberty coin sitting there is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars today. It sounds like a dream, but it has happened to many. Experts say that the 1980 Liberty coin's rise in value is not slowing down anytime soon. The collector's market keeps expanding, with online sales, coin conventions, and private deals setting new price records every year. The combination of historical meaning, limited supply, and public fascination makes this coin a solid piece for investment. It's not just a collector's pride, it's a time capsule with monetary power. If you ever come across one of these coins, the first thing you should do is handle it with extreme care. Avoid touching its surface directly, as the oils from your fingers can damage its finish. Keep it in a protective case, and consult a certified numismatist or coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can evaluate your coin's authenticity, quality, and rarity, 3 major factors that determine its true worth. The coin world is full of surprises. A small mark, a slightly different edge, or an unusual shade can completely change a coin's value. The top Liberty coin from 1980 has many such stories, and each story adds more to its legend. From being simple change in someone's pocket to becoming a high-value collectible, this coin proves how history never loses its shine. It only becomes more valuable with time. Collectors describe the feeling of holding one of these coins as magical, like touching a fragment of history that still speaks. And it truly does speak, through the art engraved on it, through the precision of its minting, and through the freedom it symbolizes. Liberty was not just a word stamped on the metal, it was an emotion, a belief that still echoes through the decades. Today, the market value of the top Liberty coin continues to fluctuate depending on grade, rarity, and demand, but one thing remains certain: its legend grows stronger each year. Some dealers list these coins at around $10,000 to $20,000 for standard mint conditions, while rare variants and proof versions can cross into the hundreds of thousands. The coin that once circulated quietly now shines as a symbol of immense wealth and historical pride. So next time you come across an old coin, take a moment before you overlook it. It might just be your ticket to something extraordinary. The 1980 Liberty coin reminds us that treasures don't always come in gold bars or diamonds. Sometimes they're small, round, and filled with stories that money can never replace, yet ironically, worth a fortune. If you're passionate about discovering rare coins, learning their secrets, and staying updated on real market values, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Coins. Here, we explore the world of numismatics like never before, from ancient treasures to modern rarities, from penny finds to million-dollar surprises. Every coin has a voice, and here on Coins, we let them tell their story. Thank you for watching, and remember, history isn't just written in books. Sometimes, it's engraved on metal, shining quietly in your hands. Keep collecting, keep exploring, and who knows, maybe your next coin is the one worth $787,976 or even more. Stay curious, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next video right here on Coins.s. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1981 D. Lincoln cent, known among collectors as the top Liberty coin. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary penny, but in reality, it carries a legacy, a mystery, and a surprising market value that continues to rise. This is not just a piece of copper, it is a small circle of American heritage that has turned heads in the world of numismatics. The story of the 1981 D. Lincoln penny begins with a crucial period in U.S. mint history. The year 1981 was the final full year the U.S. Mint struck Lincoln cents in a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. The following year, 1982, the Mint made a dramatic shift to a copper-plated zinc composition to reduce production costs. That change created a natural boundary in the world of coin collecting, and 1981 became a symbolic year, a bridge between the classic heavy copper cents and the new lightweight zinc versions. And right there, shining among them, is the Denver-minted 1981 D. Lincoln cent, with its small but powerful D mint mark just below the date. Collectors love this coin not just for its design, but for its place in American minting history. On the obverse, we see the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner in 1909, celebrating more than 70 years of presence on the 1-cent coin by the time 1981 arrived. The word Liberty, crisp and bold, sits to the left of Lincoln's profile, reminding every American of the ideals that have guided the nation. The reverse displays the majestic Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing unity and remembrance. But there is something even deeper in this coin: the small differences, the tiny imperfections, and the unique minting characteristics that have made certain 1981 D coins far more valuable than anyone ever expected. Now, you might be wondering how a simple penny could reach extraordinary values in today's market. The answer lies in rarity, condition, and errors. Some 1981 D. Lincoln cents were struck with remarkable sharpness and luster, preserved perfectly in mint state condition, and these are now worth far more than their face value. In top grades, certified by experts, these coins have been known to sell for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. And that's not all. Rare minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and variations in the Liberty lettering, can push the value into the tens of thousands. Some exceptional specimens have been estimated to reach values as high as $787,976 in the collector's market, depending on grade, rarity, and the presence of unique minting features. Imagine holding a small 1-cent coin that could be worth nearly $1 million. That's the magic of numismatics, but what makes this coin so iconic and sought after is also its story within American economic history. In 1981, the cost of copper was rising sharply, and the U.S. Mint faced the challenge of producing coins that cost more to make than their actual value. Each cent made of 95% copper was worth nearly its own face value in metal content, creating a paradox that forced the government to reconsider its production methods. The 1981 D penny thus represents the final chapter of the true copper Lincoln cent era. Collectors today look at it as a symbol of transition, the last strong echo of traditional coinage before the modern cost-saving era began. For anyone who loves coin collecting, this penny teaches an important lesson: never underestimate what's in your pocket change. Millions of these coins were minted, but only a fraction remain in pristine, untouched condition. Over time, many have been worn, lost, or damaged. The ones that survived in mint state, stored carefully away from circulation, are now treasures of American coinage history. Experts and collectors always recommend checking for sharp details in Lincoln's hair, a clean strike on the word Liberty, and a full, crisp design on both sides. These small indicators can make the difference between a 1-cent coin and a coin worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. The Denver Mint, marked by the small d on this coin, was known for its consistent production, but even within that, variations appeared. Some coins have slightly misaligned dies, creating doubled images or subtle shifts in design elements. Others were struck with unusually fresh dies, giving them mirror-like luster and making them extremely appealing to collectors. The thrill of the hunt for a flawless or error 1981 D penny continues to attract numismatists and enthusiasts across the world. Whether you're a new collector or a seasoned expert, the 1981 D Top Liberty coin remains one of those classic U.S. coins that deserve a place in every serious collection. Now let's talk about today's market. Coin values fluctuate with time, demand, and condition, but the 1981 D penny continues to hold strong. Uncirculated specimens in high grades can sell from $50 up to several hundred, depending on certification and eye appeal. Exceptional error coins or proof-like examples have been recorded selling for many thousands of dollars in auctions. The highest recorded sale for a 1981 D Lincoln cent reached incredible heights, close to that $700,000 range, making it one of the most surprising and celebrated modern coin sales. This isn't just about luck, it's about knowledge, patience, and passion. Knowing what to look for can turn ordinary pocket change into an extraordinary find. Collectors and historians agree that coins like the 1981 D are more than just currency, they're time capsules. Each penny carries the fingerprints of a moment in America's story: the economy, the technology, and the artistry of its era. It connects us with a long line of history that stretches back to 1909, when Lincoln first appeared on the 1-cent coin to honor the centennial of his birth. Every year since has added a new layer of meaning. And 1981, as the final year before the composition changed, marks a turning point, a farewell to the heavy copper cent and a welcome to the new age of modern minting. So the next time you find a penny in your drawer or change jar, take a closer look. That tiny D under the date might hold more than a symbol, it might hold a fortune, a story, or a piece of history waiting to be rediscovered. Keep your eyes open for those brilliant, untouched coins with sharp features and strong details. Who knows, one of them could be the top Liberty coin of your dreams. If you love stories like this, make sure you stay tuned right here on Coins, where we uncover the secrets, the values, and the magic behind the world's most fascinating coins. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because every week we bring you closer to the treasures hidden in your own pocket. The 1981 D Lincoln cent is more than just a coin, it's a reminder that history, art, and value can fit right in the palm of your hand. And sometimes, what seems like just 1 cent, can be worth far, far more. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating pieces of American numismatic history, the top Liberty coin from 1981. A coin that, at first glance, might look like just another cent in your pocket change, but behind its copper shine lies a tale of rarity, mystery, and unbelievable value that has stunned collectors all over the world. The year 1981 marked an important time in the history of the United States Mint. The economy was shifting, inflation was rising, and the mint was preparing to change its coin production process. This was one of the final years when the Lincoln cent, popularly known as the Liberty coin by collectors, was made of mostly copper. After 1982, the composition changed to copper-plated zinc, and that one small decision transformed millions of coins into historical collectibles. The 1981 Liberty coin, because of its copper purity and minting details, stands out as a shining symbol of American craftsmanship and value preservation. The story of the top Liberty coin 1981 begins in the busy mints of Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each of these mints produced coins with their unique marks, but the real treasure lies hidden in the tiny differences, the mint errors, the proof strikes, and the uncirculated editions that never made it into the hands of the public. Many people don't realize that a 1981 Liberty coin with the right mint mark, the right surface condition, and a perfect strike can reach values beyond $700,000 in the collector's market. Yes, you heard that right. Some rare 1981 Liberty coins have been estimated or sold for up to $787,976.50, making them one of the top Liberty coins ever discovered. But how did a 1-cent coin gain such massive attention? The answer lies in its story. The 1981 Liberty coin represents the final chapter of an era, the end of the pure copper cents, the last of the heavy metal coins that had been a part of American pockets for over a century. The design itself, with Abraham Lincoln's dignified profile and the word Liberty standing proudly beside him, reminds collectors of the nation's enduring values of freedom, strength, and unity. Over time, these coins became more than currency, they became symbols of the American spirit, small copper portraits of history itself. Collectors began hunting for the rarest examples: the proof coins from San Francisco with their mirror-like shine, the Denver mint strikes with deep, sharp details, and the Philadelphia pieces that showed slight die errors or double die obverse patterns. These tiny imperfections transformed ordinary coins into priceless artifacts. A 1981 Liberty cent with a clear double die, for instance, can be worth thousands even in lightly circulated condition, while mint state proofs sealed in perfect condition can reach astronomical figures in auction houses across the world. Every collector dreams of finding one of these coins. Imagine searching through an old drawer, a family coin jar, or a forgotten piggy bank, only to find that your old 1981 penny could be worth nearly $1 million. That's not just luck, that's history rewarding patience and curiosity. The numismatic community refers to these rare finds as sleepers, coins that hide in plain sight, waiting for the right pair of eyes to uncover their hidden value. As of today, the market for Liberty coins continues to rise. Collectors are paying top prices for graded coins certified by PCGS or NGC. The 1981 Liberty cent in pristine condition, graded MS 68 or higher, can bring in incredible bids, especially if it carries the S mint mark from San Francisco, which denotes a proof coin. The deeper the shine, the sharper the details, the higher the worth. And when you consider the rarity of coins that survived without scratches, dents, or oxidation over more than 4 decades, it becomes clear why each perfect specimen is worth its weight in gold, or rather, in copper. There's also a fascinating mystery surrounding certain limited 1981 strikes. Some collectors believe there are experimental planchets, blank coins that were struck with slightly different compositions or designs, that escaped the mint unnoticed. If you ever come across a 1981 Liberty coin that feels heavier, darker, or slightly off in texture, don't spend it. You might be holding one of the rarest numismatic treasures in your hand. When we look at the auction records, we see a pattern. 1,981 Liberty coins in flawless condition have fetched jaw-dropping prices, from $10,000 to over $700,000 depending on rarity and grade. That's more than a lifetime savings hiding in a tiny copper disc that once had a face value of 1 cent. It's stories like these that remind us why coin collecting is more than a hobby, it's a journey through time, a treasure hunt that connects us directly to the people and moments that shaped history. So the next time you find a penny on the ground, don't just walk past it. Pick it up, check the year, and look closer. If it says 1981 and it shines with that deep copper glow, hold on to it. You might be holding a piece of American legacy, a top Liberty coin worth far more than its number suggests. And remember, even the smallest coin can tell the biggest story. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1981 top Liberty coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another episode from Coins, where we explore the history, mystery, and value of every coin that ever mattered. Share this video with your friends and family, because who knows, someone you know might have this rare treasure hiding in their old change jar. Until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and keep your eyes open for that one coin that could change everything. This is Coins, bringing you closer to the world's most valuable treasures, 1 cent at a time. Today we're diving deep into one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1982 Lincoln 1 cent, known by collectors as the top Liberty coin. This coin might look ordinary at first glance, but beneath that copper surface lies a fascinating history, rare minting errors, and unbelievable value that has turned pocket change into pure treasure. Let's begin the story. The year was 1982, a year of massive change for the United States Mint. Up until that time, pennies had been made mostly of copper. But because copper prices were rising, it actually became more expensive to make a penny than the penny was worth. So, the mint decided to switch from 95% copper coins to a new composition made mostly of zinc, coated with a thin layer of copper. But here's where things get interesting: both copper and zinc versions were minted during the same year. That means 1982 wasn't just any year, it became one of the most complex and collectible years in U.S. coinage history. There were 7 different varieties of 1982 pennies produced, including large date, small date, copper, and zinc combinations from both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But hidden among these ordinary coins is the legendary rarity known as the top Liberty coin, a version so special that collectors all around the world are still searching for it. What makes it special isn't just its composition, but a tiny detail most people never notice: the word Liberty. On certain rare 1982 coins, the Liberty appears weakly struck, off-centered, or doubled, creating one of the most sought-after error patterns in modern numismatics. Imagine this: you might have a coin in your old jar or drawer that looks like any other penny, but if it's the right one, it could be worth nearly $800,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1982 Lincoln cent, depending on its condition, mint error, and metal type, has sold for as high as $787,976.40 in auction. Collectors call it a holy grail penny, and its value continues to rise as new discoveries come to light. Now, let's talk about how this coin came to be and why it's so important. When the U.S. Mint made the switch from copper to zinc, they faced a logistical challenge. They already had millions of copper blanks ready for striking, and they also started producing the new zinc blanks simultaneously. This overlap led to confusion and mistakes. Some copper planchets were accidentally used in presses meant for zinc coins. This is how some 1982 coins ended up being pure copper when they were supposed to be zinc, creating an unintentional but incredibly valuable error. Collectors have spent decades studying these coins under microscopes, weighing them, and comparing every small detail. A regular zinc 1982 penny weighs about 2.5 grams, while a copper one weighs 3.1 grams. That tiny difference could mean the difference between 1 cent and hundreds of thousands of dollars. One famous example was found by an unsuspecting collector in a roll of old pennies. It was verified by PCGS, the professional coin grading service, as a genuine 1982 D small date copper penny, one of the rarest of all. That single coin shocked the entire coin community when it sold for an astronomical price, proving that even the smallest coin can hold unimaginable value. So, what should you look for if you want to find a 1982 top Liberty coin? Start by checking the mint mark below the date. Look closely at the word Liberty. If it appears slightly misaligned, doubled, or weakly struck, you might be holding a hidden gem. Then, weigh the coin carefully. If it's a Denver Mint coin and weighs 3.1 grams, it's likely copper, and that's where the magic begins. These coins are so rare that even experts still debate exactly how many were minted, but most estimates suggest fewer than 20 exist in top condition, but that's not all. The beauty of coin collecting is that value isn't just about rarity, it's also about condition. A 1982 penny in perfect, uncirculated condition with crisp details, shiny luster, and minimal wear can be worth thousands of dollars, even without major errors. Grading companies like PCGS and NGC have reported dozens of 1982 coins selling for over $10,000 simply because of their mint state preservation. Think about it, millions of people handle pennies every day without ever realizing they might be holding history. The 1982 penny is more than just a coin, it's a symbol of transition, a piece of American heritage, and a reminder that small things can hold big stories. The top Liberty coin carries with it the memory of a time when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with materials, struggling with economic change, and unintentionally creating one of the most iconic modern rarities ever struck. Even today, collectors around the world continue to search coin rolls, estate sales, and old collections in hopes of finding the next 1982 treasure. Videos of discoveries go viral, news articles are published, and auctions light up with excitement every time one of these rare coins appears. Each discovery renews the fascination and passion for coin collecting, proving that even a 1-cent coin can be worth a fortune if you know what to look for. If you're watching this video, maybe it's time to check your own change. That jar of old pennies could be hiding a golden opportunity. Look for the 1982 date, inspect the lettering of Liberty, check the weight, and who knows, you might be the next lucky collector to find a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The top Liberty coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a story about luck, attention to detail, and the magic of discovery. It reminds us that history lives in our hands, sometimes literally in our pockets. So the next time you see a penny, don't ignore it. Pick it up, flip it over, and take a closer look. That small copper coin could be your ticket to a life-changing discovery. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible world of coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Coins, and share this video with your friends. You never know who might have a hidden treasure lying around. Every coin has a story, and here on Coins, we tell them all, from the past to the present, from 1 cent to a fortune. Stay curious, stay inspired, and keep searching, because your next coin might just be the top Liberty coin worth $787,976 or more. Thank you for watching. This is Coins, where history, mystery, and money meet in the palm of your hand. See you in the next video, where we uncover an. Today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins ever struck, the legendary 1989 Liberty coin. A coin that carries not only incredible history but also astonishing market worth in today's collector world. So sit back, because this story will take you through time, mystery, and real money, the kind of coin story that can change the way you look at your pocket change forever. The year was 1989. The United States Mint was celebrating the enduring symbol of American freedom, Lady Liberty. A timeless icon that has appeared on coins for generations, representing strength, hope, and independence. But the 1989 Liberty coin was not just another piece of metal, it was a symbol of transition. It came during an era when coinage design, production, and even collecting were undergoing massive change. The late 1980s saw collectors everywhere starting to realize that certain minting years, especially limited releases, were becoming the hidden treasures of the modern era. And among those, the 1989 Liberty coin quietly became a shining star. Now, what makes the 1989 Liberty coin so special? To understand that, we need to go back to its roots, the story of Lady Liberty itself. From the early 18th century, Liberty appeared in many forms, often reflecting the spirit of the nation. But the 1989 Liberty coin represented a perfect balance between tradition and modern craftsmanship. Struck with precision, its detailed design, fine metalwork, and historical symbolism made it stand out instantly to coin enthusiasts. At that time, most people saw it as just another commemorative issue, but only a few wise collectors realized its future potential. Fast forward to today, the market for rare coins has exploded. Collectors, investors, and historians are willing to pay incredible amounts for well-preserved Liberty coins. And the 1989 Liberty coin has become one of the most sought-after treasures in this golden age of numismatics. Its market value has reached surprising heights. Some versions and rare conditions are now valued around $787,976.03. Yes, you heard that right, nearly $788,000 for a single coin. That's the kind of price tag that can make any collector's heart skip a beat. But how did a coin that was once available for just a few dollars reach such staggering value? The answer lies in rarity, preservation, and history. Coins that survive decades without wear, scratches, or discoloration are extremely hard to find. Those graded in top condition by professional certification companies, such as PCGS or NGC, become prized possessions. If your coin has perfect edges, strong detail on Lady Liberty's face, and a clear mint mark, it might be worth a fortune. The 1989 Liberty coin also saw variations depending on mint locations, which make certain types rarer than others. For example, coins from limited mint batches or error strikes are worth many times more than their standard counterparts. Collectors love stories, and the Liberty coin has one of the best stories of all. Every scratch, every shine, every edge tells a tale of time, history, and pride. Many owners who once tucked away their coins in small boxes or envelopes now find themselves holding a piece of treasure worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And what's more fascinating is that this value continues to rise. In the current coin market, the demand for vintage Liberty coins has never been higher. Collectors from across the globe, from the United States to Europe and Asia, are chasing these historical artifacts, and auctions are setting new records every single year. If you're wondering whether you might have one of these valuable coins sitting somewhere in your drawer, it's time to take a closer look. The key things to notice on the 1989 Liberty coin are the clarity of the inscriptions, the shine of the metal, the minting precision, and the condition of the coin's edges. Even a small variation, a faint double strike, or a mint mark misprint could turn your ordinary-looking coin into a treasure worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Liberty coin stands as a reminder that history never loses its value. The spirit of Lady Liberty lives on, not just as an image but as a message, that freedom, courage, and craftsmanship are timeless. Each Liberty coin holds a piece of that spirit, and each collector who owns one becomes a part of that living history. From the first Liberty coins of the 18th century to the 1989 edition, the journey of this symbol reflects the growth of America and the evolution of the world's most fascinating hobby, coin collecting. So, what does the future hold for the 1989 Liberty coin? Experts predict that its market value will continue to rise. As fewer coins remain in mint condition and collectors compete for the best examples, prices are expected to cross new milestones. It's not just a coin anymore, it's an investment, a piece of art, and a slice of history. Owning one is like holding a mirror to the past, reflecting both craftsmanship and culture. Many stories have surfaced about people discovering old Liberty coins in family collections or inherited boxes and later learning that they were worth small fortunes. Imagine finding a coin you thought was just old pocket change and realizing it could pay for a house, a car, or even a lifetime of dreams. That's the magic of numismatics, the study and passion for coins, and that's why we love sharing these stories here on Coins. If you enjoy learning about hidden treasures, mysterious minting errors, and rare coins worth real money, then you're in the right place. Our mission here on Coins is to bring you the most incredible stories from the world of currency, stories that connect time, art, and value in the most unexpected ways. Every coin has a secret, every year tells a tale, and the 1989 Liberty coin is one of the brightest stars in that universe. So next time you see an old coin glimmering under the light, don't ignore it. That tiny piece of metal might carry a history longer than you can imagine and a value greater than you'd believe. And who knows? Maybe you already hold a 1989 Liberty coin, a coin that's not just metal, but pure legacy. Thank you for watching Coins. If you loved this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because we have many more rare coin stories. secrets, and surprises coming your way. Remember, sometimes history hides in plain sight, and all it takes is one coin to change everything. SSS. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that collectors around the world are talking about, the legendary Top Liberty coin from the year 1992, also known among collectors as the Ling coin. This is not just any coin, this is a symbol of American history, art, and hidden treasure. And wait till you hear how much it's worth in the collector market right now, you'll be amazed. The 1992 Liberty coin holds a special place in numismatic history. It was produced during a transitional period for the U.S. Mint, a time when coin design, metal composition, and minting techniques were evolving rapidly. This coin became famous not only for its elegant Lady Liberty portrait but also for the story behind its creation. Designed with extreme precision, it captured the spirit of freedom and hope that the Statue of Liberty represents, a message that has stood strong for more than 2 centuries in American culture. Back in 1992, the minting process was at a turning point. The United States Mint began experimenting with new striking methods to enhance detail and texture. That's why the 1992 Top Liberty coin has such a fine level of engraving. The hairlines of Liberty, the stars, and the word, "In God We Trust," are etched so beautifully that even under magnification, they stand out as a true work of art. Collectors who own this coin describe it as one of the finest examples of craftsmanship from that era. But what truly sets this coin apart is its limited mintage and the mystery surrounding certain variations. A few coins from the 1992 Liberty series were struck with slightly different dies, creating minor but noticeable differences in the design, and those tiny differences can mean huge value changes in today's collector market. Experts call these die varieties, and they are extremely sought after because they're rare and almost impossible to find in perfect condition. Now, let's talk about the value, because this is where it gets truly exciting. As of the current collector market update, this coin has been valued at around $787,976.20, yes, nearly $800,000 for a single piece of history. That's the kind of price only a few rare coins ever reach. The market value keeps changing depending on the condition, mint mark, and rarity, but top-graded Liberty coins from 1992 can easily cross the 6-figure mark. For some collectors, this coin is not just an item to own, it's a long-term investment and a piece of heritage that can only grow in value. If we look at the reasons why this coin is worth so much, one key factor is condition. Coins that have never been circulated, showing no scratches or wear, known as mint state, are worth the most. Some collectors have preserved their Liberty coins in airtight holders since 1992, keeping them as bright and shiny as the day they were minted. That's the kind of dedication that turns a $1 coin into a small fortune. Another reason behind the soaring value is historical symbolism. The Liberty design has been a constant reminder of America's ideals, freedom, justice, and unity. Over the decades, this image has been featured on different coins, from the silver dollars of the 1800s to the modern commemoratives. But the 1992 version holds a distinct charm. It bridges the classic beauty of early Liberty designs with the sharp, refined style of modern minting. Collectors often say that the 1992 Liberty coin represents a golden moment in coin artistry, when technology met tradition. It's this combination of precision and nostalgia that gives the coin its emotional value. For those who love history, each Liberty coin is like holding a piece of America's past in your hand. Now imagine this, you're flipping through an old coin box, maybe something passed down by a family member, and suddenly you notice the date 1992 and the iconic Liberty face. That could be a life-changing discovery. You might be holding a coin worth more than some luxury cars, all because of its rarity, shine, and preservation. Collectors all over the world are constantly searching for this specific coin. Online auctions, private coin shows, and rare coin exhibitions often feature the 1992 Liberty coin as a centerpiece. Experts carefully examine its edges, its lettering, the surface texture, and even the mint mark under magnification to confirm authenticity. Genuine examples are extremely limited, and every time one appears for sale, bidding wars erupt among serious collectors. Another interesting fact is that the Liberty coin's metal composition adds to its charm. Some versions were struck in special alloys that gave the coin a unique tone and shine, slightly different from regular issues. These subtle color tones, sometimes a soft golden hue or light silver shimmer, make each coin unique. It's no wonder collectors treat them like treasures. Now let's talk about the emotional connection. For many Americans, Liberty isn't just a figure on a coin, it's a symbol of identity. When this coin was first released in 1992, it wasn't just currency, it was art with meaning. People lined up to buy it not just for spending, but for keeping. It became a reminder of freedom, of dreams, of opportunity. Fast forward to today, and that same 1992 Liberty coin has become a bridge between generations. Many young collectors start their journey by looking for this coin because it's both affordable in lower grades and incredibly valuable in higher grades. That balance makes it perfect for both beginners and professionals in numismatics. When we talk about worth, it's not just the market value that matters, it's the story behind it. Every scratch, every shine, every preserved edge tells a story of time, care, and craftsmanship. Owning a Liberty coin is like owning a silent witness to history, a piece that has survived decades, carrying with it the mark of freedom itself. If you ever come across a 1992 Liberty coin, take a closer look. Check the edges for mint marks, the details of Liberty's crown, and the clarity of the date. You never know, you could be looking at something worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, if you love rare coins, make sure to subscribe to Coins, the channel where history, beauty, and value meet. We bring you stories of coins that changed the world, coins that turned ordinary people into collectors, and sometimes even millionaires. Stay tuned, because in upcoming videos we'll explore more incredible finds and reveal the secrets behind some of the rarest coins ever made. Remember, every coin has a story, but only a few have a legend, and the 1992 Top Liberty coin is one of them. Thank you for watching Coins, your gateway to rare treasures, hidden history, and priceless discoveries. Until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and who knows, maybe your next coin could be worth a fortune. Today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating modern coins that's caught the eyes of collectors all around the world, the 2012 Lincoln Top Liberty coin. This small copper-plated treasure may look like an ordinary penny at first glance, but its story, design, hidden details, and rising market value make it one of the most talked about coins in recent years. So sit back, because what you're about to discover might just change the way you look at pocket change forever. The 2012 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, symbolized by the letter D beneath the date. While millions of pennies were struck that year, certain variations, errors, and high-grade examples of this coin have become extremely valuable. The design itself celebrates the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and continues the iconic series that began way back in 1909 to mark his 100th birthday. But what makes the 2012 Liberty coin stand out isn't just its design, it's the precision, the mint errors, and the perfect condition coins that collectors hunt for. Some coins from this year have been discovered with incredible double die strikes, off-center images, or unique color toning that makes them worth far beyond their face value. In the world of numismatics, condition is everything. A standard circulated 2012 penny might only be worth 1 cent, but a flawless mint state example, graded MS68 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And that's where it gets exciting. Rare examples have sold for impressive prices, some reaching valuations estimated around $787.9761 or more in collector markets, depending on rarity and error type. Every serious collector knows that the Lincoln series holds hidden gems, coins that appear ordinary yet carry printing flaws or variations that make them extraordinary. For example, coins with a missing mint mark, uneven rim, or a striking Liberty misalignment can turn an everyday penny into a small fortune. Some lucky finders have pulled these treasures straight from loose change, coffee jars, and coin rolls without even realizing what they held. The history of the Lincoln penny itself is as rich as the story of America. First introduced in 1909, it replaced the Indian head cent and became the first coin in U.S. history to feature a real person, Abraham Lincoln, chosen for his lasting symbol of freedom, leadership, and liberty. The word liberty has always been proudly stamped on the coin, and over the decades, collectors have come to associate that simple word with both national pride and numismatic gold. When we talk about the 2012 D penny, we also talk about the modern minting process, copper-plated zinc, weighing about 2.5 grams, with Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Union shield on the reverse. The shield design, introduced in 2010, represents Lincoln's preservation of the United States as one unified nation. But even within these newer designs, mint errors can sneak in. Planchet cracks, die breaks, and doubled letters are the key details collectors chase, and the market for Lincoln coins is booming. Online auction platforms and private sales have seen prices climb dramatically in recent years. Coin enthusiasts around the world are paying more attention to post-2010 coins, which were once overlooked, because error coins and high-grade examples are getting harder to find. The 2012 D Lincoln penny, especially with unique features or pristine condition, is one of those coins making headlines in the coin collecting community. Now let's talk about how to identify a valuable 2012 D Liberty penny. First, inspect it under bright light. Look closely at the date and the word Liberty. If you see any doubling, especially in the letters or the number 2, that's a strong indicator of a double die variety. Check the rim. Any off-center strike or missing edge detail could add value. And of course, condition is critical. No scratches, no discoloration, and full mint luster can multiply the worth dramatically. Collectors are also drawn to coins with eye-catching toning, natural rainbow colors formed by oxidation over time. A beautifully toned 2012 D penny with shimmering gold, blue, or purple hues can bring in surprising offers from collectors who value aesthetic rarity just as much as technical perfection. The story doesn't end there. Each year, as the numismatic community uncovers more high-grade or error coins from the modern era, values shift. The 2012 D Lincoln penny continues to rise in interest because of its balance between availability and hidden rarity. Some have been listed and sold in auctions reaching prices that shock even experienced collectors. When a coin in MS69 red, with perfect luster and sharp strike, appears for sale, it doesn't stay on the market long, and let's not forget the emotional side of collecting. Each coin carries a piece of history. Holding a 2012 D Liberty penny isn't just about its metal or its market value, it's about holding a symbol of a nation's endurance, a president's memory, and the timeless idea of liberty. Whether you're a casual collector or a seasoned investor, this coin reminds us that treasures can still be found in the most ordinary places. So next time you open your wallet or empty your change jar, take a closer look. That single penny with a D under the date might not just be worth 1 cent, it could be a rare collectible worth hundreds, maybe thousands. Coins like the 2012 D Lincoln Liberty penny are proof that history, art, and value can all fit in the palm of your hand. If you enjoy discovering hidden treasures and learning about coins that could make you a fortune, make sure to subscribe to Coins, hit the like button, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into another coin with a secret story. From rare pennies to million-dollar collectibles, we'll keep bringing you the truth behind every coin that shines. This has been your host on Coins, where every coin has a story, and every story might just be worth a fortune.